In this video, let's see about the 10 must-have WordPress plugins. Hi guys, welcome to Fully Techie. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Purushothaman and our first plugin is Elementor. Elementor is a page builder plugin which we use to create pages of a website. It could be a home page or a blog page or a landing page or a product page. Pretty much everything you see in a website are pages, and those pages are created using page builder plugins, and Elementor is one among them. Actually, the best one among them. Elementor is one of the best page builder plugins I've ever used, and let me walk you through it. So when you open a page in Elementor, it will be looking like this. On the left hand side, there are lots of widgets. Basically, these are the widgets which we use to create pages of a website. And on the right hand side, that is where you work on your designs. There will be sections, and within sections there will be columns, and you can also create an intersection within a column. And that's how the workflow goes. It might sound a little complicated, but trust me, it's very simple. It will take a small learning curve for you to understand Elementor, but once you're done with it, you're good to go. And if you master the sections and columns, then you can create any kind of design using Elementor. And our second plugin is Yoast SEO. Yoast SEO is an SEO plugin, as the name goes. And if you don't know what is SEO, don't worry, I'll come up with a separate video discussing about SEO. For now, to briefly say what SEO is, SEO means search engine optimization, which basically helps search engines like Google find your post for the searches they get. People search for a lot of things on the internet, and they would get the results based upon the keyword and also other stuffs used in your blog post. So you should be working on your SEO and optimize your keywords to get ranked on Google. So that's why Yoast SEO comes in. You can use this plugin to work on your SEO. So this is how Yoast SEO look like. Here you can edit these informations of your blog post. Here you see this emoji, right? You have to make it happy. What I mean is, if you optimize your SEO well, then it will turn into green and happy. So you can use this as a metric to optimize your SEO. You can change all this metadata like your URL of your blog post and description. Remember one thing, that the more you get optimized, the more likely you can hit on the top of the Google. I'll make a separate video about Yoast SEO and how to get on the top of the Google. If that is ready, link will be made available in the description. And the third plugin what we are going to see is WooCommerce. If you're daydreaming about becoming a billionaire like Jeff Bezos by creating an e-commerce website, then this plugin is for you. WooCommerce is a plugin which helps you to create an e-commerce website so that you can sell any products you wish. It can be a physical product or a digital product or whatever it is. You can sell anything, and WooCommerce helps you to create such kind of website. WooCommerce is one of the most popular and most downloaded e-commerce plugin in WordPress, because you can use it with most of the themes available out there. This is where you create your product, and here you just have to enter the title of your product, and here you have to add your description, and here you have to add product images. It is very simple to create a product in WooCommerce, and it is so flexible that you can have a lot of customizations. Like if you're selling a physical product and you can't deliver it for the places which is far away from you, then you can install some pin code checker plugins like this and set the pin codes for the places where you can deliver the product and make people only in that location to buy your product. Cool, right? It makes the life easier, and there are a lot of features available in there for all kind of e-commerce websites. And our fourth plugin is Sidekick by Google. Sidekick by Google has a lot of features, but the main thing here is it gives you the insights of your website. Using Search Console and Analytics tool, you can track the traffic of your website. If you're a YouTuber, you can easily understand this. This is very similar to YouTube Analytics. Here you can see how many visitors did you got for your website, and how long your users were been in your website, how did they got to your website, and people from which country visits your website the most. You can get all data like this and work on your website ads to drive more traffic, and also you can improve your content accordingly. And the fifth plugin what we are going to see is Antispam. Internet is full of spammers, and if you want to be protected, then you should be using any anti-spam plugins, and that's where Antispam comes in. You see, content forms are some of the best way for spammers to get into your website, so you can use this to avoid getting spams. It takes down most of the spams, but not all the spams. You should understand that taking down spams is the hardest thing in the internet. So in that way, it does a job quite well and takes down most of the spams. You don't have to change any settings here. The default settings are pretty good, and this one is very popular anti-spam plugin. Over 700,000 people has downloaded this plugin, and it has 5-star ratings. And based upon my usage, this is one of the best anti-spam plugins I've ever used. And by the way, I'm a freelancer, and if you want me to work on your web designing projects, then do contact me through the link available in the description. And the next plugin what we are going to see is Ninja Forms. Forms are one of the best options for user to contact you or the other person behind the website, and Ninja Forms make it easier. There are a lot of template options available in there, and creating a form is very easy. You just have to drag and drop it. That's all. Here you get some cool features like captcha to block most of the spams from the bots, and this one is a nice added feature. And you can create any kind of forms you want, whether it is an email subscription form or a payment form or just a contact form or anything you want, you can create it over here. And the next plugin what we are going to see is Lightspeed Cache. Once in a while you should delete your cache memory of your website, or else your website will get slowed down. To avoid that, you can use Lightspeed Cache. Even though you have created your website using WordPress, but there are coding behind this. So this plugin helps you to minify and combine your CSS and JavaScripts, and usually the CSS and JavaScripts are those which makes your website slow. But this plugin helps it to work better. Again, this is one of the highly downloaded plugin with 3 million active installs and 5-star rating. And the next plugin what we are going to see is iTheme Security. You should be protecting your website from any malware attack or any other activities from unwanted people. So you can use iTheme Security to have your site protected. It is very popular security plugin with over 1 million downloads. So once after installing and activating the plugin, you just have to go through the setup process, and once after you're done, your site is fully secure now. It has some cool features like 2-step authentication and a lot more. And the next plugin what we are going to see is MemberPress. If you're planning to give premium content only for your paid audience, then you can use this plugin. Unlike other plugins, you can't download this plugin in WordPress directly. You have to download it separately, and then you have to upload it to your WordPress website. And also it is a paid plugin. But this plugin helps you to create content for your paid audience, and it makes selling courses easy, and also you can do content ripping with this. And the last plugin is TinyPNG. Usually an image size ranges between 500 KB to 2 MB, which is not really huge, but in a website high sized images will take long time to load. If it takes long time, our audience will move on to another website. By this our bounce rate will increase, and if our bounce rate increases, we won't be ranked on Google. So by this we will be losing our traffic from search results. So having an optimized image is a good solution for this, and TinyPNG helps you to do that. So once after installing, you just have to register your account with TinyPNG, and once you're done, you're good to go. It optimizes all the images as much as possible to make it small. Usually a good size for an optimized image is less than 100 KB. Try to keep all your images optimized like that. That's my 10 must-have WordPress plugins. Comment your favorite plugin in the comment section. And by the way, all the links which I mentioned in this video will be available in the description. And if you want to continue to learn more about WordPress, then click on this video. Thank you for watching.